Are all doing all right. Let me make sure everything's turned on like it should be. I gave y'all a little bit of a heads up. What I mean by that is that I did post a thumbnail and say that I was going to be going live at um, you know on YouTube rather, and I don't know if people got the notifications like they should. And y'all know how I do. I'm going to filibuster. I'm going to lollygag. I'm going to talking about random things before I get on the main subject here. But the reason why I do that is because I know that YouTube is not going to alert you that I am live. That's the reason why I do this. So anyway, hopefully you guys are all having a good day. Hopefully things are going your way. I hope that I'm finding all of you guys right now in good health, whether that is mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If you are in here right now and you're watching this at a later time, you might want to skip ahead to the 3-minute mark, because I'm not going to get into the subject until the 3-minute mark. So with that being said, ladies and gents, this is going to be something I know that's going to be very sensitive to some. You're going to just keep going, huh? Yeah, she just almost ran the light, not paying attention. It's going to be something that's going to be very sensitive to a lot of folks. And I know some of y'all follow my channel, but y'all all know that whenever I do things like this, I don't do it with any sort of, foul or mean intentions. So anyway, we are about 2 minutes in, and it doesn't appear that I'm getting, we'll see. I'll just see how it goes. Right now, it doesn't seem like I'm getting anybody's messages, which is completely fine. And maybe need to switch it to all messages. But if you're in here right now, I'm just saying hello, what's going on? We 2 minutes in right now. And if you have not skipped ahead and you're watching this at a later time, that is your fault. Now, I would say this too. All you guys that emailed me about the subjects that we were talking about the prior day, I got y'all emails, and I might do a video in response to some of you guys' emails, but it's not going to be something that's going to be, not quite likely yet. So I'm not going to talk about that on this particular matter, but I will talk about it and probably do another video some other time to discuss that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, folks, yesterday's video that I did when I was live was regarding, oh, the world is getting ready to end and all that stuff like that. So it's not going to be something I'm going to be talking about right now. I'm going to be discussing this matter right here. So as I can see, YouTube's not alerting a lot of you guys. I'm back on their bad part again. So anyway, with that being said, you are watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, and you have skipped ahead to the 3-minute mark. If you're watching this at a later time, make sure you click the thumbs up button if you're in here right now. That way my video can consistently be recommended to you. Do not forget to double check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, because it's a good chance that YouTube may unsubscribe you without you knowing it. Trust me, they did it to me. I can be found on Instagram as Modern Renaissance Man with the O and Modern being a 0. You can find me on Twitter as The Real Ty Smith. I'm on Rumble as Modern Renaissance Man. You can also find my other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father, which I would greatly appreciate if you guys went over there and subscribed on that as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys saw the title of this video, and you guys all saw the thumbnail. The Supreme Court pretty much ruled and banned gender-affirming medical health care to minors, and they ruled 6-3. Okay, and thanks to Tennessee, that we are all hearing about this right now, because you wouldn't have heard about it had Tennessee not brought it there, although I'm pretty sure some other states would have done it as well. But you guys all heard it. Supreme Court has ruled, and they are banning medical health care to trans children, or rather they're banning it to what they call minors, right? So let me tell you something, folks. This is sad that we're even having to talk about this, even considering this being some sort of vote. It shouldn't even have gotten this far, because you would think that there are some things that are it's so common. It's common sense It's such common sense that you would never think that we would have to get to a point to where we got to go and have something like this voted on, like in court and everything like that. That to me is that's some ridiculousness. It's crazy, right? So anyway, the question is going to come down to it is this: what does it mean for these other trans children? What is it going to do to them? Is it a blow to their lives? It's not going to do absolutely anything. It's not going to do absolutely anything, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to affect them no way possible. So here is the reason I know a lot of folks are going to be ticked off. Guys, I'm telling you right now, these so-called medical professionals who would even go along with this should be ashamed of themselves. And some of them may not be ashamed because they are so money driven. They are so money driven that they do not care what they do to your child, all for the sake of racking in money. They know that the end game, and I'm just telling you guys, these people know that the end game of having these gender affirming surgeries is going to be a lifelong insurance charging, paying patient. You heard me? They know that if you go and get this so-called gender affirming surgery and things like that, you are going to be a lifelong paying patient, which means they're going to continuously charge your insurance for the medication you're going to need for the rest of your life. They're going to continuously charge your insurance for any type of setbacks. And oh yeah, there's going to be some physical setbacks, infections, you know, the continuation of you men or these young kids. Y'all, this is what's crazy. Do y'all even know what, especially young men, do you know what those young men do you know what those young men have to go through? Do you know what those young men have to go through? They have to continuously use a stainless steel dildo and put it up their fake vagina that's nothing more than a womb. Do y'all even understand what these kids are even having to go through? Y'all don't even know it. It's absolutely horrific. Some Frankenstein weird type stuff that they're doing. You never thought in a million years that we would be in a day where this would be done to children. But you know what? The Supreme Court did right. And for the three Supreme Court justices that ruled against it, I don't even know what to say to them. I mean, guys, this is crazy. So here's the deal. A lot of so-called medical professionals or experts are saying that this will help them be more full or be more complete in who they are. No, it won't. They have gender dysphoria, and 70 to 80% of them grow out of it when they get to a certain age. It's been known scientifically. That the brain matures when you are in your mid-20s, like 25. It's not like it's a set date, like, oh, the day you turn 25, that's the day your brain matures. Now, I know that can be something that can be different, but generally, the brain matures when you are in your mid-20s. Why would you go and make a life-altering, and when I say life-altering, life-changing, why would you go and make a life-altering, a life-changing medical, I don't even want to call it medical procedure, because to me it's not a medical procedure. Why would you go and have a life-altering thing done to your child that they will not be able to reverse? And guys, I'm gonna get pretty graphic here. Okay? I'm going to get pretty graphic. You know that your son, any of these people that's done this to their children, you do know that your son, he will never know what it's like to feel a woman. You can say what you want to, but it's something that we all have a natural basic instinct that I've never come across anybody that didn't like it. It's something called sexual intercourse. Your son will never know what it's like to have an orgasm because you did this to him. He will never, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. He will never know what it's like to have sex with a woman, to feel a woman. Your daughters will never know what it's like to be with a man. Your daughters will never know what it's like to have their orgasm. And I'm not saying this to be nasty, I'm just keeping it real. Your daughters will never know what it's like to be pregnant, to have a child growing inside of them. They get this gender affirming stuff done. You are completely destroying your child's life. And then what they don't tell you guys are the long-term effects. The long-term effects in regards to their increased suicide, right? The suicide rate just goes up. It goes up by 70%. But they don't tell y'all none of this because it's all about that. It's all about that initial praise that they get. It's about the initial praise that the media, that these groups, these activist groups, it's all about that glorification of go and do it. Oh, we have your back. It's so great. It's so wonderful. Oh, look, everything's skittling rainbows. Oh, you're so brave. Oh, she's so courageous. He's so courageous. Get it done. What they don't tell you guys is that the rate for them taking themselves out, it goes up astronomically. They don't tell you about all the things you have to deal with after something like that gets done. The pain, the further confusion, even more depression kicks in. But y'all don't care about that because all you care about is going along with this ridiculous narrative. You know what? Honestly, I'm not going to lie to y'all. This might come off as being harsh, and I don't want it to. But you can take it how you want to because that's not my intentions. You must really not like your child if you go and do something like this to them. You know that your child is going to grow up one day. They are going to become their own person. They're going to become their own person with their thoughts. They're going to come into a place one day where they become who they are, you know, personality-wise. And you already made a life physical decision for your child that will not be able to be reversed. Your child gets older one day, realizing that what you did to them was never something that they wanted to do anyway. They don't even remember. They don't even remember. Somebody said I'm driving through a hurricane. Yeah, I'm used to it. Yeah. The children don't even remember. Like when you were a kid, there are kids out there right now, you don't remember whenever you know what I'm saying? You don't remember some things you did as a kid. I tell my sons them stories right now of things that they did when they were children, right? You know, I tell them things that they did. They don't remember that. Now, what if I, right, as a parent right now, what if I, let me turn my defrost on. What if I was to, because my sons, they don't, you know, like I told you, my sons, they don't remember certain things that they did that I tell them that they did when they were children, right? Now check this out. Your kids are doing things right now. They're saying things right now. They're saying things right now that they're not going to remember that they said. So your little son comes up, Daddy. Oh, no, most of the time men don't go for this. If men usually don't go for this, a lot of beta males do, but a lot of men don't. Your child comes up to you. He's a boy. Dad, I'm a goyle. I'm a goyle. He goes and put on your wife or your girlfriend high heels and he just acts funny, trying to be silly with him on. Look, Daddy, I'm a goyle. And y'all look at each other. You know what that means? We got to go out there and get our son the gender affirming care. Your child is not even going to remember that they did those things, that they said those things. And here you are, because this goddamn on stupid media, these activists, these experts, they convince you to go out there and completely alter your child's life. I never say anything to you guys without pushing the truth on you, right? Check this out. You will never be anything different than what you were born. Never. I don't care how much therapy you go get. I don't care how much hormones you get. I don't care if you women go out there and you take all the testosterone in the world to where you grow a beard. You will never be a man. I don't care how much surgery you go and get with you and your prosthetic penis. I don't care about you cutting out your mammary glands, your adipose tissue out of your breast. You will never be a man, and your body will tell you that you will never be a man. You want to know why? Your body knows what you are. Men, you will never be a woman. Never. You're going to always be a man. I don't care if you went and had gender affirming surgery to where they gave you it's not even you don't even have a, it's sickening. You don't even have a fake vagina. You know what you have? You have a wound. Yeah, it's called a wound. W-O-U-N-D. You know what a wound is? That's what you have. If it was not a wound, then why is your body trying to heal it? You hear me? If it wasn't a wound, why isn't your body trying to heal it? It's not even a fake vagina. It's a wound. It's the equivalent of having those big old hoops in your ear. That's all it is. It's just a wound. It's a hole. Those people that get those gauges put in their ear, those big old giant loops, men, when you go and get that surgery done, that's all you got. And anybody that's actually so-called having sex with you, men, if you're having sex with a trans who has a fake vagina, you are sticking your penis in a fake wound. That's you sticking your penis in a decubitus ulcer. Let me stop or y'all get mad. No, it's the truth though, ladies and gentlemen, because people are not going to tell you guys this truth. They're not going to do it. They rather continuously have you guys be brainwashed, fall into the dumb stuff. This is what they want. Because you are nothing more than a number. You're nothing more than you're a client. That's all you are. You are a customer. So what you need to do, you just need to come to the full reality that nothing is going to change. It can't. You will never win against nature. You hear me? You will never win against nature. Nature is always going to win. Nature does not lie. So for those of you that may disagree, that's fine. You can disagree all you want to. But what's not going to change is the biggest thing that affects people of that community. It's what's going on up here. You hear me? The biggest issues that affect people of the LGBTQIA, the biggest issue that they have is taking their own lives. Their biggest battles are not, oh, what people think about us, oh, trans rights, oh, homosexuality rights. That's not their biggest issue. Their biggest issue is all psychological. For one, if people will be truthful with them, they need to address the gender dysphoria that they have going on already. And number two, they need to address what's causing them to have these thoughts to want to take themselves out of this world. That's what really needs to get addressed. But oh no, let's pacify all that. Let's give them gender affirming care. Let's make them dress up. Like let's make them dress up and be the opposite sex of what they really are. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do it. That'll get them in line. That'll help. That's going to solve the problem. Why do we do that? And to some of you that may disagree with this, I'm telling you right now, it cannot be reversed. Y'all hear me? It can't be reversed. Once you get this done, it's over with. Once they cut your penis off and give you that fake wound, it's over. Ladies, once they take out your ovaries, take out your fallopian tubes, once they take out your uterus, take out your vagina, leave you with your ureter, give you a fake prosthetic penis, it's over. There is no getting that back. You're not getting that back. And now you got to spend the rest of your life on hormone medication that has not been studied in a sense of what effect it will have on you, long-term effect wise. And so now you might end up having all these different failures of like your organ failure, you know, all kinds of stuff is going to happen. So anyway, folks, I didn't mean to make this video super long or anything like that. I just wanted to just bring this up and say I hate the fact that we have to say that this is a huge win when it shouldn't even be something that should have been brought forth anyway. So anyway, with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys double tap. If you're on your phone right now, double tap the screen for me, okay? If you double tap the screen, it gives the video a thumbs up. If you are on a computer, click the thumbs up button for me, because by doing that, it doesn't mean that you like me, because there are people that disagree with me. But what happens is that if you want to get in on these conversations that I'm having like this, if you give the video a thumbs up, YouTube algorithm, AI, will have it to where whenever I do post videos, you should be notified of it, even though I know you guys are telling me that y'all are not being notified. So anyway, folks, I hope and pray to every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray to every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.